Hey guys, this is Chris from AutoAcademics, and we are very fortunate today because our friends at Capital Cadillac in Smyrna, Georgia have given us the opportunity to spend a day with the all-new 2014 Cadillac ELR plug-in hybrid. Our tester today is an ashen gray ELR, and because this is actually a dealership vehicle, we have to excuse some of the extra items that might be visible, such as any of the stickers that might be on it. This car, however, will still give us a good idea as to what an ELR equipped with the luxury package has to offer. This is actually a production vehicle. We are not dealing with prototypes or anything like that. The ELR is on sale right now, and you'd be able to pick one up at your local Cadillac dealer if you were interested in purchasing one of these. So because we've already gone over some of the details of this car in our previous first look video, we're going to just take a look at some of the features that this car might have to offer, and then we'll also spend some time actually driving it to give you a better idea of what ownership might be like. At first glance, you might mistake this car for the previous generation CTS Coupe, but the grille and LED jeweled headlights beg to differ. To go along with all the technology you'd expect in a car like this, the ELR is the first Cadillac ever to have LED lighting all around it as a standard feature. Another way that this car strays from your traditional hybrid stereotypes is with the wheels. These polished wheels are 20-inch, and you'll notice that the tires, they're Bridgestone Potenzas. And even though they might be lower resistance tires, they're still tuned for better handling on the ELR. However, just above those untraditional 20-inch hybrid wheels is your charging port. Now, as we take a look at the rear of this vehicle, you can see that this car has some arguable, very nice artistic designs. You've got your tail lights that flow up the rear quarter panels there, and obviously this car has a lot of technology in it as well. You've got your rear parking sensors there that also go along with your lane mitigation, safety technology, and things like that. Now, if we open the trunk here, you'll see that there is 10.5 cubic feet of cargo room available, and the rear seats fold down as well so that you can get a 40-40 split configuration there when you have some longer items that need to go inside of the trunk. Under the hood, the ELR's electric drive system provides 295 pound-feet of instant torque and is powered by a T-shaped 16.5 kilowatt per hour lithium-ion battery pack that allows the ELR to travel up to 35 miles before the 1.4 liter gasoline generator is needed for charging. A range of 340 miles is possible when the system is most efficient. If totally depleted, charging with a 240 volt charger takes 5 hours. Unfortunately, a more painful 12.5 to 18 hours via a 120 volt electrical outlet is required, a reality that AutoAcademics experienced firsthand. The good part is that Cadillac has been providing quick chargers free of charge to those who purchase an ELR new. Alright, now that we're inside, let's take a look at some of the features that this car has to offer. Immediately noticeable are the premium materials used in the interior of the ELR. Soft grain leathers, suede, burl woods, and carbon fiber are all present. Continuing with the ELR's sporty intentions, the steering wheel is thickly padded and wrapped in leather and suede. And although plastic paddles reside behind the wheel, they provide an alternative method to initiate regenerative braking, not shift into the next gear. In back, the ELR's 2+2 configuration allows owners to offer a ride. And believe it or not, even average-sized adults can fit in the back seats, as long as it's a short trip. So now let's see how the 2014 Cadillac ELR is on the road. Now, while I'm driving this car, I guess I can give some first impressions here about it. We haven't been in the car that long, but I can at least share some first impressions with this vehicle. I was able to drive this car basically an entire afternoon on electric power only, and the gas generator never had to come on to power up the batteries, to give more juice to the batteries. Although the ELR is a hybrid, a plug-in hybrid vehicle, Cadillac has worked hard to make sure that that owners who drive this vehicle don't feel like they're solely just driving a hybrid vehicle. And what I mean by that is, you know, again, they put the 20-inch wheels and tires on this car. So not only does it look good, but it also adds a little bit of handling improvement to the vehicle as well when compared to other plug-in hybrids. The suspension on this car is pretty firm. You know, it actually has a nice tight feel to it. It's not jarring. It doesn't jar you across bumps and things like that, but it is a firm ride. When taking off from a stop, the power, it's like any other hybrid vehicle where there's not a ton of thrust that you're feeling. You know, this isn't a rocket ship of a car. However, once you're moving, when you get on the gas, that torque really, it's immediate. And when you need to make passing maneuvers, or you want to do some other type of avoidance maneuvers or accelerate quickly, this car really gets the power down, and you can feel all that extra torque that comes from an electric powered vehicle. One thing that I didn't notice until I started driving this car was the Sideview Mirrors. They're mounted very low on the doors, and I'm assuming that's for aerodynamics. It looks great from the outside, but when you're driving, your eye position or your eyes, they have to go down a little bit lower than what you're used to doing in a typical car. They still work right. They still work fine once you get them adjusted properly, but it does take a little getting used to when you first start driving the car. Now, we're in a plug-in hybrid, so mileage is going to be important to some people with regards to this car. According to the trip computer, I'm averaging about 57.6 miles to the gallon, and lifetime has been 72.9 miles to the gallon. And you got to keep in mind that I've been using this car for testing purposes, so I've been doing a lot more running back and forth than most people are going to do during ownership of this car. So our final thoughts on this ELR are that it's going to be for a buyer who has quite a bit of money to spend on a special fun vehicle. You know, this car looks good, it's going to attract a lot of attention, and it'll be a nice fun car to drive. You know, if somebody is just mainly going to be driving by themselves or maybe with their significant other, then there's plenty of space for those people. And you know, the fit and finish in this car is beautiful. You got lots of beautiful details and materials that are inside, and as they should be, because the starting price for this car is a little over $76,000. Now, with that being said, we also want to keep in mind that this is a plug-in hybrid vehicle, which means that you can plug it in, you can drive it pretty much all day, or at least most of the day, and not use a drop of fuel. That's fantastic. Then when you get home in the evening, you plug it in. If you buy one of these cars new, Cadillac has been throwing in a fast charger so that you know, you can charge the battery up rather quickly, and you're ready to go again in a few hours next time you want to get in the car again. And then once again, never using a drop of gas. So that's another plus. Also, with it being a plug-in hybrid, you can take this car on trips, and you don't have to worry about running out of juice in the middle of your trip, and how you're going to recharge that vehicle again. You know, the gas engine will start up, it'll run as a generator, it'll recharge the batteries, and you'll be able to get hundreds of miles out of a charge and a fill up of gas. So that means you can actually use this car the way you use any other normally gas-driven vehicle. So this was our first drive of the 2014 Cadillac ELR plug-in hybrid. I'm Chris from AutoAcademics. Thanks for watching.